friends. I have just finished watching one of my friend Mateo's videos, and it inspired me in a way that I didn't think it would, and I'm going to make a video. I doubt that I'll share it, but if I do, then you can give me some feedback. So I want to talk about the word pretty. Mateo talked about vulnerability and issues that we're hiding, and the word pretty has been something that's been challenging for me for a long time, because it's a hard thing to talk about, because you have people tell you you are pretty, and then to talk about it makes you sound conceited or self-absorbed, or like you just want people to think about that you're pretty, and that's not where you're coming from at all in your heart. And if you know me, I hope that you would know that. But what I'm getting at is that it's challenging, I think, sometimes for women who are aesthetically pretty to the world and are told this throughout their childhood and throughout their life, because while it's meant, I think, very much to be a confidence booster and a compliment, you know, particularly from family standpoint or parents' standpoint, and so it's so well intentioned, but at the same time, I think that there's a balance to all things, and I think that it can potentially be damaging, I guess. And I don't know if this is making any sense, but for me personally, I'm going to take a moment. I'm going to read something that I wrote, because sometimes when I just flow on paper, it's easier for me to kind of put together things that are jumbled in my mind. So this is something that I wrote about a year ago that I've only shared with, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 people. And I'm not a poet. I don't feel that I write eloquently or in rhyme or rhythm or pattern or anything remotely interesting like that, but it's raw, and it's what I feel, and I'm going to share it. So it's called Pretty. You are so pretty, sweet girl. I love you. She's so pretty. You must be so proud. You are such a pretty girl. I am pretty. That is who I am. The mind of that little girl hears the words, I am pretty. That is what I am. I am sweet and I am loved because I am pretty. Because being pretty makes me loved. Fast forward. I am a pretty woman. I am loved because I am pretty. Pretty is who I am and what defines me. I don't love you. I don't want to be with you. I don't like you. I am not pretty. But pretty is what I am. I am not pretty enough. I am not loved. I am nothing. Strong, precious girl, you are a shining star. You are a beautiful human mind, interlaced with all the power and light of the sun, of love, of light, of all the courageous, powerful, passionate, nurturing, divinely perfect goddesses that are and ever have been. You are grace, beauty, fire, water, earth, air. You are the essence of the soul of the universe. You are love. You are loved because you are. You are loved because you are you. I am love. I am loved because I am me. I love me because I am pretty. I am divinely beautiful because I am. And so maybe that conveys to you a little bit more about what I'm trying to communicate. But there's this obsession with aesthetics in our society, and maybe it's just me and how I process things in my life, but I have a little girl and I strive to raise her and talk to her in a way that she absolutely feels amazing and beautiful, but the focus being on beauty-full. That this is this, and it's the container that we came into in this life, and that's amazing and precious and beautiful and wonderful, and there's so much gratitude to be had for that. But the core of what we are, of who we are, trying to convey to her is so much more than this. And I strive to raise her in a way where she feels, where she guides with her heart, where she speaks from her heart, and her beauty comes from her heart, from her light, from the beauty that she is. And so maybe that didn't make sense to any of you. This is my first video ever, so yay me. And maybe it won't be the last. And I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful evening. And I love you. I love you very, very much. Good night, friends.